So today is day 3 of the COP negotiations, and what has captured my interest today is the Business Manifesto for Climate Recovery. Within this, there's a call for the implementation of corporate determined contributions. So this is assessing corporate climate emissions in a consistent and verifiable way. I find this particularly interesting because this is something that the tea industry has been grappling with for quite some years, because at the moment there isn't a consistent way to monitor and record emissions within the tea value chains. And this is a kind of something that is kind of raised quite regularly because there's disputes in terms of what methodology should be used. What this leads to is that when companies are claiming carbon neutrality, they're not necessarily monitoring and measuring the same thing. If there is a framework for corporate determined contributions set out, this will really help to address this agenda. It will give that consistent methodology and framework within which companies can monitor and measure their emissions. And it'll also kind of provide a mechanism in which that can be done in a fully accountable way. So what's my ask of the tea industry? I would like to see the industry working together with the support of the Ethical Tea Partnership to create that consistent methodology so that all tea emissions are calculated in the same way. I want the industry to use that then to set some stretching emissions reduction targets. And finally, the industry needs to start thinking about how to address the Scope 3 emissions, and to do this in partnership with other stakeholders within the value chain to find solutions that are readily scalable for the industry. Coming to ETP with a background in carbon footprint, this is really high up on my agenda. And I'm hoping that in a year from now, we can see some real marked progress in this area.